Hello, my dear family members. Believe me, today's session will be very much helpful to you because today I'll share all the coding questions which were asked in TCS NQT from 26th April up to now. As all you know, in TCS NQT, the coding questions are mainly asked from string, array, matrix, and hash maps. This year also they have asked the same. From those topic, right? So without any bug, let's start with the questions which were asked, right? But before I proceed, I would recommend you to have the prime materials of TCS NQT, in which I have included all the recent questions, all the previous year questions, and all the mock test, right? So to get that, knock me at my Insta ID, instagram.com/techno.ef. It is paid, right? Okay, so let's start with the questions. So the first question is sub-array with target sum, right? So you will be given an input like an array, and you have to find the sub-array which is having the sum as this, right? Let's say in this case 1 plus 2 is 3, that means the sum. So you have to return the sub-array 1 2, right? And the sub-array 3 is also having the same as the sum, so we have to return the sub-array only 3, right? So I hope you understood, right? So if you understood, then please give the answer in the comment section, and if you want the solutions, then also write I want solutions, right? Okay, let's see who are the champs who can give the answer very fast. Okay, so let's go to the next question, that is rotate matrix anti-clockwise. So in this problem, you will be given an array, a matrix as an input. You have to just rotate the matrix anti-clockwise, right? I have already solved this problem, so I'm not going to discuss it. Okay, so the next question is fruits price, right? So in this problem, you are given an array of tuples, and like in the tuples, the name of the fruit, then price, unit price, and quantity are given, right? You have to calculate the total sales and the average sales of those, right? Like in this case, apple and orange having total 20 plus 80, right? So 100 total sales are is 100, and average sales is 50, right? So this way you have to write the code. Okay, so let's go to the next question, that is sum of cube all number in a range, right? So let's say you are given in this problem input of range like 2 to 4, right? The output is 99. How? Just the output will be this way: 2 to the power cube plus 3 to the power cube and plus 4 to the power cube. This becomes 99, right? So you have to just perform this operation. Okay, so I hope you understood. I have already solved these problems. Please go through the playlist of TCS NQT. You'll get most of the problem solutions, right? If you don't get, then still search in lit code, you'll get it. Okay, so the next problem is sum of table, right? So in this problem, you are given an input as integer. So that is, let's say in this problem 10, and you have to sum all the multiplication tables values, right? So what I am telling, that is, let's say in this problem, the n is equal to 10, right? So at first you have to get multiplication table values, that is, you know, the multiplication table values, that is 10 multiplied 1 is equal to 10, and 10 multiplied 2 is equal to 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90, and 100, right? So if you add those 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40 plus 50 plus 60 plus 70 plus 90 plus 80 plus 100, then you will get this output 550, right? So if you are given 9, then you have to add 9 plus 18 plus 27 plus 36 this way, right? So I hope you understood. Okay, so if you understood, then please give the answer in the comment section. I love it. Okay, so the next problem is maximum element in contiguous subarray, right? So in this problem, you are given an input, array as an input, and also the length of the subarray, right? And you have to get all the maximum values from the contiguous subarrays, right? So what they have asked, that is, they have given an array as an input, and you have to get all the subarrays of this length. Then you have to print the maximum values from each contiguous subarrays, right? So in this subarray 247, the maximum value is 7. That's why this is printed. Then the second subarray, this is having 7 as the largest value, so this is printed. Then from the third subarray, 7 is also in this case the maximum value, so 7 is printed. Then in this case, I mean from the fourth subarray, 6 is largest, that's why 6 is printed, right? So this way you have to print the largest values, I mean the maximum element from the contiguous subarrays, right? So I hope you understood. Okay, so let me know what question solutions do you want, right? Okay, let me go to the next question, that is sum of Fibonacci series. So in this problem you are given an integer as an input and you have to sum all the Fibonacci series up to that input, right? So at first you have to print all the Fibonacci series values up to this, I mean 5. Then you have to add all the values, right? Like in this case up to 5, the Fibonacci series numbers are 0 1 1 2 comma 3, so 5 values, right? If you add them, 3 plus 2 becomes 5 plus 1 6 plus 1 7, right? So output is 7. So this way you have to get the output, right? So these are very easy questions, right? Still, if you see in the questions, then the questions is actually broad, but the main gist is this. So I hope you understood. Okay, so go to the next question, that is path count, right? So in this problem you are given an input like the matrix length 3 cross 3 matrix m and n value. Then you are given an obstacle 2 comma 2, right? So you have been given these three values as input. Then you are asked how many paths can be traveled by someone, right? So if you are given a 3 cross 3 matrix like 1 comma 2 comma 3, then 4 comma 5 comma 6, then 7 comma 8 comma 9, right? So if you are given these, then and if you are having 2 comma 2 as obstacle, then how many ways you can travel, right? So in this case the matrix is starting from 1, indexing starting from 1, that's why 2 comma 2 is 5. And if this is obstacle, then if you want to reach these values, that is m comma n, so you have to reach m comma n, right? So that means you have to reach at 3 comma 3. So to reach this you have only two path. One is this way and second one is this way, right? So you have to just count how many ways you can travel to reach m comma n, right? And this is the obstacle, right? So I hope you understood, right? So if you understood, then please give the answers in the comment section. So I hope you loved this session, right? And if you think that this video added value to your preparation, then please recommend it to your friend to watch the techno uf content, and please subscribe this channel and make others to subscribe this channel. And please have the prime materials of TCS NQT, in which I have included all the cracking materials, right? So I hope you will consider that. So thank you for today's session.